We are back in Calgary for the Scotties for the first time since 1995. It is the final day of our coverage. It is the biggest day. The semifinal is next.
They stumbled their first time together at a Scotties, losing the 19 play-in game. Many thought the cards wouldn't line up for a team full of skips, but in 2020, Kerry Einarson's crew proved them wrong. Canada, say hello to your new champions from Manitoba. The defending champions are now looking for back-to-back titles. And after a week of curling, they've inched their way just a little closer and now take on the home province, Canada, Alberta. The semi-final from the Scotties is next.
It is the 10th and final day of our Scotties coverage in Calgary. There is Winsport Arena, some fantastic shots all week long, and we have the semifinal up next. It is Alberta versus Team Canada. Coming inside Winsport Arena, glad you're watching our coverage on TSN. Brian Mutrick with you. It is our final day of coverage. It's just not the same with no fans in the building. We miss you, but there's still some outstanding curling, including a tiebreaker that was needed earlier today. That was between Alberta and Jennifer Jones. Jones seeking her 7th Scotties title all time. That would be a record. It was an outstanding finish. She needed a double in 10. She was up by 3. Oh man, she just wicks the Yellowstone. 2 remaining for Team Alberta and Laura Walker, and frustration from the all-time winningest skip at the Scotties. So Laura Walker, what does she have to do? Find the paint, draw in for 3, capture the win, and walk yourself into a semifinal berth, and she gets the job done. Wow. Remember last year? Didn't even make the championship round in Moose Jaw. She is back with a vengeance. Unfortunately, no Alberta fans in the crowd to cheer her on. But I'll tell you what, that feels real good for this team from the Saville Community Sports Center in Edmonton. All right, there is your championship round on the left. The top 8 made it. 10-2, Rachel Homan. She's right to the final because she beat Einarson during the week. And of course, there is Walker, that exciting finish. She wins. She's into the semifinal as Kerry Einarson will win back-to-back for the first time since Rachel Homan in 2013-2014. With more of the contest, Vic Roeder.
Hello, Canada. Good to be with you on this final day. Cheryl Russ alongside. Dramatic finish, to say the least, with that missed shot by Manitoba. Setting up this game now, the defending champions against Alberta. And you do like Kerry Einarson, don't you?
Yeah, I really do. You know, the defending champs, number one, they've got all the experience in the world, especially Alberta, the rookies. They only won 3 games last year. They're in rarefied air here. Last rock advantage can't hurt, shouldn't hurt, hopefully won't hurt for Canada. But at the end of the day, they're sitting there going, hey, we're the Canadian champions. They have to beat us.
And when you talk about this Alberta side, Brian mentioned it, last year won 3 in a row, then lost 4 in Moose Jaw. The grit, the resilience of this team throughout the pool play, and then in that game against Manitoba.
Well, this is a team that made a commitment to learn from their struggles at last year's Scotties. They worked on the mental training, they analyzed strategy, and they worked on their focus. Then this week, they made a commitment to learn from all the losses and all the misses. That, combined with some direct and honest feedback out there, has allowed them to avoid back-to-back misses. That's led to 6 straight wins in a row and good momentum going into this final semifinal.
So there you go. A 7th straight will put them into the final against Ontario, but standing in their way, the defending champions, Team Canada, from the Scotties. What do you got? Oh, it's a beauty is what you've got.
World class.
It would mean the world to me to be able to win as Team Canada. That would definitely be pretty special. We're not going to focus too much on that. We're just going to focus on ourselves and do our own thing. Definitely going to have to bring our A game.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Purex Bathroom Tissue, the only soft-sorbent one. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Beautiful sunny day outside, +4, heading to a +7 and 8 middle of the week as we come inside Winsport Arena. Just the 3 teams remaining. Rachel Homan awaiting the winner in tonight's final. Time to meet the teams now, brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The Alberta champions from the Saville Community Sports Centre in Edmonton, skipped by Laura Walker and backed up by Rochelle Brown, Taylor McDonald, and Kate Cameron. Team Canada, they hail from the Gimli, Manitoba Curling Club with Carrie Einarson, Brianne Mayer, Shannon Burchard, and Val Sweeting. 40th year of the Scotties. As we get ready for this semi-final, Team Canada had the better record, so they get the choice, and they get them both. They chose Yellowstones, and they do get Last Rock. So Alberta will play the red as Laura Walker, coming off that huge win in the tiebreaker this morning, trying to go 3 straight games on this final day. To get us underway, Rochelle Brown.
It's always tough, tight turnaround from a big game with lots of intensity, and what do you do in between? You have to go back and analyze that game a little bit, because as this team's committed to, is there something they could learn from it? But then you need to park it and focus forward.
Yeah, it's mentally tough, isn't it? Even though people say, well, you won, you're on a roll, but it's not quite that simple. It's a different sheet, different rocks, different team you're playing, and you got to reboot and get going again.
But a gritty win like that, a come-from-behind win, that bodes well for a lot of confidence in playoffs. Just builds a team and their belief in each other.
Keep it out there.
They played the tiebreaker on sheet D, so the 2 remaining games, semifinal and final, will be on this sheet, sheet C.
Line only, Stove. Line only. Gotta finish it a little bit. Yep. Gotta go. Yes. Yep. Hard. Yep.
Good shot.
Gotta ground. Good call. Very nice.
Let's start our keys to the game. Look at them. We'll start with Alberta.
Well, it's really about the process out here, and then the shots will come. I noticed in the tiebreaker game against Manitoba, they were kind of throwing not to miss, and they weren't just throwing the right weight at the broom and then letting the shots come. So key to just throwing that way, no fear, and a hot start. Laura started off a bit slow. They got down. She wasn't making the pressure shots, but once she picked it up at the half, they started to get some misses from the skipper on the other side.
Yep. Hard. Just do it. Hard. You gotta go. Go.
Losing line.
Sideways. Sorry, Rochelle. That's okay. Let's wait.
So the 2 centers now up as we check the keys for Team Canada.
Well, playoff style, sudden death playoff games are usually a little more defensive, and that plays into Canada's wheelhouse. They're the stronger hitting team. And careful early. Don't force it. It's 10 ends. You can play off what you did last year. You know you came through in the clutch in the final against Rachel Holman. Let Shannon and Val set it up.
Should take off.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. An obvious choice for Western Canadians for over 95 years. Well, I tell you, I'm a little, maybe I shouldn't be. You've come off that win. You're on a little bit of a high, and up goes the center from Alberta. So drawing Canada right into it, which I thought Canada might want to play it a little more conservatively to start.
Yeah, I mean, Canada can look at it 2 ways. They know Alberta's come off a big win, lots of intensity, maybe, and they probably watched and saw that Alberta didn't start off so steady in the first part of the game, so applying pressure early.
Get off.
Chance here for Alberta, though. You get through that port.
Here we go, Taylor McDonald. Through? Sure does. Now, where are you going to roll? Underneath your own. Very nice. Taylor McDonald.
Really nice shot.
I love it. Alberta's not playing afraid either, Russ. You know, they're throwing up the centers. What a great shot. Right weight, good rotation.
And a totally different spot than ice D late in the game, right? They had to move. Now you're rereading ice, and it's a little crispy there, and that was going to curl. Well thrown. Go for the back. I thought they'd run the front one in, Cheryl, because there's a nice angle there. This is no gimme first end.
Yep. Whoa. Good. Yep.
Running the opposition, though, Russ. Does that matter or no?
Pardon me, Vic?
They're running the opposition stone.
Yeah, true, but you don't want that opposition one there later in the end.
Okay. Rolls it to the edge of the 12. They are sitting 2 with last rock at the moment.
That makes a big difference sticking around. Alberta probably going to ignore and go around the centers if they were only sitting one Team Canada, but with them sitting a couple, try and play the hit and roll.
Okay, 9.
I thought Taylor, sorry Russ, I thought Taylor was the difference in that semifinal or in that tiebreaker today. She had a strong game, consistent.
Yeah, to apply a ton of pressure, especially late.
Yeah. Okay. Just kind of max everything. That's okay. Taylor.
Come around wide. Or we could go to top 8 there. Yeah,
top 8.
Okay. This tells you how confident Team Canada is and what they're thinking game plan. You could hit one of those reds and keep it a little simpler. Those reds could hurt you this end, but they're saying forget it, we're going for 2.
And they have that all-important last rock, so a great record when they open with the hammer.
Gonna have to go.
Only loss was to Jennifer Jones with hammer.
It's going though. Top 12. Yeah, top 8. You got it.
Gotta go.
Hard, Barry. Top 8. Hard.
If they can get it to the full 8, it should be buried.
Go. Good. Great shot.
And they are totally underneath.
But a short run now.
Nice.
And you can spring it, as you see with Laura's broom, you can spring it behind that other red.
Cross over firm or normal? Firm. Okay.
Hit this nose. The stone you're promoting will go left. You'll get it behind that corner and it'll be shot.
Possibly buried.
Yeah. Just to add bonus to it.
Firm? Yep.
Boy, Kate made a couple. We know her as a great hitter. She made a couple perfect freezes in that tiebreaker.
McDonald on the brush. And we'll roll that shooter over now, so there's a staggered pair covering the 8-foot.
That's just exactly right, Vic. That's a problem for Alberta. It's tough to raise those if you can sink one in behind. It's a nice opportunity with virtually no risk here.
I like that ball.
We're top 8. All there. Might come down. T-line right now.
Third year together for this team, and Val Sweeting has really now. She always said she embraced playing third, but feels the most comfortable now,
There it goes. Top 4.
knowing exactly how to work with Carrie Einarson, what to say at the right moments.
Good judge.
And
Okay.
she'll go a little deep here.
Good ball. Good. T-line.
What was that?
14-3. That's good.
Yeah, it's really high.
Not ideal.
14.5 even.
You need an error now.
Does that feel
Kate made
like still a good arm?
virtually a perfect freeze in this morning's game.
You won't get many errors against Team Canada. And when you get a slight
Do it
error,
right now. Can't go.
you really have to bear down and capitalize on it. This is a great opportunity.
Do it. Yep. Tapping. Wait only. Whoa. Stay close, Taylor. Really close. Tapping. Yes.
Taylor McDonald on the right, Rochelle Brown on the left, and right down to it. That's interesting here. There you go. You got the stagger. She comes deep. That now possibly takes the end away, or at least the force.
Yeah, there's just enough room to get at it. If it was over a little farther, both those rocks, you're right.
Yeah.
Taking a lot of ice for the tap, or maybe they're playing the freeze, Cheryl. I didn't get the call.
I thought I saw her talk about the tap. It might be if it's slightly heavy, but that's draw ice to me.
These are the ones on this surface that if you throw that back 12, you look silly. It just doesn't come up.
Back 4. Whoa. Easy. It's running dead straight. Whoa. Brianne.
You can't be an inch heavy here for Val.
Brianne. Go. Hard. Hard, Brianne. You gotta go. You're getting gotta go. Hard.
Gonna get anything?
Little nudge.
No, nothing. And now there's a little wall set up.
Just playing too much ice. It was the exact same ice Kate had to put it there with draw weight. That extra 4 feet, you're talking 6, 7, 8 inches straighter.
We're close. Just nudge the wrong one. That probably would have got over. Sorry. I think we were thinking 14.5 on my first. I think it was just straight there. It didn't.
Yeah. Fight the 4. Okay. Just play to fully bury it.
Okay.
We can be to our own, but
Okay.
seems like it's running okay now.
It's okay.
Feud on
It's
that
similar
path.
to this morning. Kind of got to be there, like 14 and a half.
Okay.
Nice to be able to reference this morning's game. Talking about the speed.
But it was the ability for this Alberta team to come back. They were down 4-1 in Manitoba after 3. They also managed to pick up 2 single steals against Manitoba and eventually won it 9-8.
Hard!
Tightest line we've had.
Hard! Keep going. Line's really good. Hard, Taylor. Fight the four.
Should probably stop.
We're top 4.
Can you make sure you're second?
Get second, get second, get second.
Fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it, fight it. A little more, a little
They
more.
just let up on it.
Losing line, yeah.
Yeah, they let up on it, and they are not second shot. That's the Yellowstone center line back 8.
Are they even third?
I don't think so, Russ.
This is really close.
You got to carry.
Want to sweep it and like have it over curl.
Yeah.
Caught right in between. They're trying to get it deeper, but by getting it deeper, it had more time to finish.
Hey guys, looking for like a 14-7.
I would think Yellow's second, third.
Yeah, you got
That looks that way.
Looks like the straight draw, though.
Okay. If you put it right on the corner, Alberta has to be careful with the next one.
Yeah.
How much do those 2 stones of Sweeting play into Einarson's throw, do you think?
Well, they're not helping. They're not helping Canada being behind the tee line. But if this was ever perfect, somehow get it right on the corner, you're setting up a potential big score.
Does she question, though, her weights and line here, do you think?
A little bit. I mean, they talked about it. I think she really did go down to her front end and wanted to get some confidence and some feedback on exactly what the weight was here.
Can we play the little
This looks hot.
No, it's too late.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's not on.
Oh,
Like
okay.
barely on it.
And not on it at all. And there you go, right to the back.
I would suggest those 3 yellow ones
judge,
were
14-1.
really good attempts. It's just that it's getting that little bit straighter, that little bit quicker, and it makes all the difference at the far end.
Well, you could still probably score 2. Right? If you
Do you think she takes it on if I'm right here?
No.
Like,
No.
she probably does.
Do you want to go there? And if you're over
I think
here,
that's
it's
what I
okay?
know, yeah.
Okay. Do you like same line?
Yeah, I think, because then if I ever try to come to here and I bounce off
Yes.
over a double for
Yeah.
4.
We just want to be just full 4.
I don't mind a broom
more.
more. Let them work with it.
And Laura's curled more than everyone's because she had brushing weight. Nobody else has had that.
Couple of options here. Yeah, exactly. She's been the lightest. You could go there, there. You could probably even go there. But you cannot be heavy. You bounce off, roll to here. It's a 4.
I like that.
These all look great at the. You line it up, you slide down there and go. Oh, wait a minute.
And this ice has had that tendency that every rock down, it just gets a little bit faster, most certainly early in the game.
That's the concern because Laura was tighter than all the 3 Canadian rocks. If she gets a hair heavy and a hair wide, it might be deep.
Okay, you can go. Top 8. Okay.
Final
top
stone
eight.
for Laura
Control
Walker
line
right now
here.
has a
Top 8. Okay.
stone in steel position. Kate Cameron calling line. Rochelle Brown joining the team
Top 8.
for Nadine
Curl
Scotland,
to it. Got a curl.
who is home and expecting in August.
Go then, Tay.
Boy, don't set up that double. Don't set up the double.
Oh my gosh, sorry.
Actually, I think they might have got it far enough. I have to take another look here.
I think they did, Russ, because
Yeah,
I think
they
it goes
did.
back on that yellow.
2 inches lighter, it's a 4.
Well, I think it
2 inches.
At least you bounced it.
They were on it right out of her hand, I think, because of the newer path. They thought they had to go, but it was fast down there.
Curl. No. Are you heavy?
No.
Go then, Tay. No, Rochelle.
Okay, we're in the worst spot.
Yeah, isn't that unbelievable? That's what I was suggesting. Is it's just such a small area? Does it go? It might.
Hair high with what weight?
I think we have to throw peel. Do you like peel or just throw like a
Because
firm?
even if it.
I think you clip that one, the back yellow. That's.
Yep.
But then it goes.
How many? And maybe all of them.
Normal. I was thinking, like, let's make sure your shooter stays
Yeah.
for 1. Okay. And like these will spring.
Yeah. Now it becomes really important, Russ, who is in the 8-foot shot, those back 2 yellows over that top red.
Well, plus that yellow, as you're suggesting, Cheryl, I don't think it's going directly through. So if it ticks this one, it probably ticks this one, and they all go.
Which would be a huge break for them if that stone top 8.
Well,
if Alberta, that stone in the top 8 comes into play.
Plus, this rock she's hitting could stay. It could be a steal of 2. 2 inches lighter was a 4 for Canada. Might be smart to just play the nose hit, take your single.
Final stone. Right now, Alberta has 2. Virtue, Mayer, bang. Oh, and that's what they'll get. 1 it is. It sits right there. But anxious times for Alberta. Hold the champions to 1. That one went back and forth, didn't it? When you think about it. Val Sweeting, her 2 stones were heavy. So was Carrie Einarson. And then Laura Walker almost puts it in a spot to give up a 4. Team Canada comes away with just the single. And so here we are on this semifinal Sunday of the Scotties from under the bubble in Calgary. And wasting no time, center line guard goes up from Team Canada, around they go, and so it's on again. But Alberta, though, has last rock here in 2, playing the Redstone.
It's one of the best examples. We talk about it all the time, but that was a visual example of how ice changes. And that's just the way it is, and it just got that little bit quicker, that little bit straighter. And they yelled top 8 at the far hog line.
Top 8, top 4. You have a little more room here.
And it even caught the brushers because they were on it out of her hand a little bit too. So combination of both, they believed it was top 8.
Trying now.
Line's coming down.
Close, Taylor.
We're still bouncing.
Coming down. Line's great.
Weight's good.
Close.
Right behind the sheet here. This is not going to get to the nose.
Yep. Whoa,
We're there.
whoa. That a girl.
That a girl.
Almost so.
Good pair, Michelle.
Great judge.
18 teams began play a week ago Friday, and 2 pools of 9. Started off so well, 3 straight, and people went, uh-oh, but that's what happened last year in Moose Jaw. And they lost 2 in a row, but they managed to snap that. That seemed to turn them around because there they are with the wins in the championship round, 4 of them, including a win over Jennifer Jones, and then Pete Jones again today. So it's a much more, as we say, resilient and gritty Alberta side this year at the Scotties.
No, not quite.
And they started in the toughest pool. We all thought we handicapped the pools. So they're never going to be identical. All 3 teams left here came from one pool, Pool A, who are 13-4 in the championship round against Pool B.
Get to the nose and just move this one.
Sure. Yeah.
So last Friday against Mackenzie Zacharias, that's who Team Canada opened up, and look at how they played. They only loss was to Rachel Holman, and because of that loss to Holman, that's why they are seeded number 2 overall with their 2 losses, and Rachel Holman has the bye to the final tonight. Unlike past years, no page playoff, no 4 teams, just 3. Tiebreaker this morning, and now 3 remain. Big rotation. It's just holding for them nicely.
Okay. All right. Good.
Still leaves the Team Canada still in the shot rock back 8, but they're unlocked now, and a couple of angles here.
It's not bad because that Team Canada stone on the right back 8 foot is only helping Alberta.
Mm-hmm.
That's also there.
Yeah, I don't mind that actually.
You might push the top one
Peel.
as well.
Double on these 2 reds.
Half.
Yeah, or I think the audible would be high side a little bit, kick the yellow, get rid of the red buried rock, and it'll redirect onto the back one. You might even get all 3.
Just throwing the weight for it.
Just feather that yellow, you get all 3.
Yep.
Shannon Virtue.
Whoa, yes.
Atta girl.
Nice. Good shot,
nice.
Carrie.
Oh, that's not it yet.
Good shot, Shannon.
Very nice.
Here.
Nice. That's what I like.
That is going to be the challenge for Alberta, because that is what Team Canada has done so well this week, is forcing. They're number 2 team in forcing, so every time the opposition has the hammer, you know, they make it very tough for the opposition to score their deuce. And it's shots like that, the weight they can throw.
9-8.
Taylor McDonald.
Clean. No. Clean it. No. Okay, I'd like you to clean it. Yep. Okay, wait, stop. Yep. We hadn't thrown there. I figured we'd get a little.
Okay.
It's fine. 9-8. Good call.
I'm like,
I
just wanted her to know.
Okay.
Yeah, like.
Here. Okay.
Val Sweeting.
Whoa. Close. Close. Yep. Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa. Anything you got, Sharon?
No roll, sits right there.
10-2. Good weight. Good weight. Control. Good brush.
Tried to roll under. Team Canada did. Now Alberta will try and roll away a little bit. You don't want to roll under. You'd still be behind T-line, and a chance give Canada a chance to come down and freeze on top.
You got it. Okay. 10. Clean. Yep. 10-2.
Taylor McDonald.
Hard. You're nosing. Keep going for the nose.
And they are.
Okay.
Got those hit weights dialed.
Couple more noses. There's going to be red double.
Okay.
Higher and higher in the house.
Yeah.
Good.
Val Sweeting has done away with her glasses.
I think weight's good.
She went to contacts
Weight's good.
last year, and she says with the pandemic and everyone having to wear masks, it's a break because she doesn't fog up. And tries to roll it towards the center guard.
11-3. Trying. 11-3. Really good weight. Okay, your weight was good. Yeah. Not a girl. Good job. Nice.
When it crosses the face like that, you don't get a big kick. You don't get a lot of spring off the rock you hit.
It's a bit of a new path.
Just a hair less brushing.
11-3. Oh. Perfect. All right. Okay. You got it. Straightened up there then.
A little more. Okay, 10. Yep. Weight's up. Hard.
Trying to hold this.
Boy, she has worked every stone so far. Can't save this one.
10-2.
Taylor McDonald.
Shoot. That's right. Come on, buddy. Good weight.
The unfortunate part there is it takes off the guard that was guarding this combination, which is angled beautifully for Canada. You can hit 3/4 and keep one in front of the shot rock, and hit half, keep one in front, and maybe more importantly, sit 3.
Yeah, I agree. 10?
Yeah. If we ever see any overcurls, Russ, it's always close to that center line early in the game. It's like it bites you have to be almost crisp release out to the broom a little bit more than any other spot in the sheet early on.
We were saying that last weekend, weren't we, that it was a bit of a magnet.
Yeah.
You know, if you're out wide enough, it doesn't do anything. If you get in tight, it'll just grab it.
Everything sort of slides to the mountains, I think it's called.
9.5. Clean. Might be a little hot. Whoa.
Skip stones here in 2.
Brianne. Whoa. Brianne a bit. Whoa. Go ahead. Yep. Sit. Good. Sit.
To sit 3 without.
That was the key. You had to stay because, as you can see, this sets up an easy double. If you roll out, then the blank's available.
I think that's the call. I think it's there. Yep. Just looks like it on the screen.
Now you exchange rocks for carry, and it's a
Good throw.
force.
9-5. Yeah, so not much. Make sure we can score here. Yeah, I like that. Firm. We'll make it a little bit of curl in here. We haven't thrown in here.
Yeah, might be a little fresh in the middle.
You know, to add to what you were saying earlier about Laura Walker, she admitted that the close wins does make you a little tougher to win them, you know, when you're behind, when you're ahead, when teams are challenging, and goes to school on every win.
Oh, she does, and I think, and they're very direct, very honest. I mean, we've noticed it up here. I played with them a little bit, and they just give honest, direct feedback. And
trouble.
Go stick around. Two buttons.
And will it hang around?
Oh, might work actually.
But which one will be second shot?
Okay.
They are. Second shot.
It's really good. I think we're shot.
that worked out really good.
Very good. I guess I need a smidge more.
And in fact, are they the shot stone?
They are, I think.
And it's not easy to get it out of there.
All the way.
This one just grinds to a halt. Watch here on the left-hand side. Yeah, they are. Hey, that's all right.
It's definitely all right because
Feel this? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, either way.
I think they're gonna play the peel.
The
'Cause
nose looks nice.
Just pick it.
Nose looks better, Val.
She just wanted to make it stick.
Okay. What weight?
the nose is tricky.
Do you like that ice just a normal?
I think like a 10, like a 9.5.
9.5
Oh, they're
is
trying to
good
get to the
with that
nose.
Okay.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
What's the ice like out here? I mean,
Well,
this is sweet. You never go here. This is.
That's why it's tricky. It's just an educated guess. It really is.
We've seen it come up a few times, and they're not throwing big weight.
Historically, it doesn't curl much, but there's all kinds of pebble out here.
Weight's good. Close. Close. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. 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 Hard. Hard. Hard.
Get by that one there. They did. And right to the nose, and they avoid the jam. So 1, 2, and 3. That's what's facing Alberta with their last.
It's hard to explain how difficult that really was.
It is. When I talked to Carrie this year, she said that's one of the things the team worked on was, first of all, their kind of boards and hacks and soft weights because they're such great hitters on the big weight. But then she said also they added into that picking the right weight for the right shot.
Excellent.
That shot, you throw a board to try and get to nose, and you're all over that top guard.
Let's make it.
Exactly the draw to the button path. The brushers should have a really good idea here.
Good piece of the 8 is what she needs. Laura Walker.
Okay, pretty big set. That's close.
Husband
Really
Jeff
nice.
is isolating as well, quarantining. Son Liam is just 5 months old, so he's been taking care of the baby while she plays, and
14-7.
she'll leave the bubble. Jeff will stay in it for the Tim Hortons Brier coming up, and lovely draw against 3 to even it at 1. Semifinal, 40th anniversary of the Scotties. Rochelle Brown throwing the lead stones for Alberta. Coming on for Nadine Scotland, of course.
We're there.
Playing with Kelsey Rock this year, she is. But got asked with Scotland due in August.
Yep. Just relax. Yep.
And of course, wherever Rochelle goes, also goes Dana Ferguson. They have been hand in glove for as long as I know, Brian.
Yeah, Vic, we're used to seeing Dana on the ice competing, went to back-to-back finals with Val Sweeting as her skip, and of course won a title with Chelsea Carey. But her role this week is obviously as coach, and I talked to her about that role, and Laura Walker is one of her best friends off the ice. Laura says that Dana doesn't get enough respect for having such a smart, technical, curling mind. She's awesome at reading the ice, she watches our slides, and she picks up on the little things, and she's been a huge addition in that role. I want to take you back, Vic, to the third game. She was supposed to come in and actually play for Rochelle. Instead, she saw what was going on. They were having success. She stepped back and said, no, the girls are still gelling at this event. I'm going to just stand by and let them do their thing. Have they ever? They've made it all the way to this semifinal. And I asked her just before this game, have you caught the coaching bug maybe a little bit? She says, sometimes I'd rather be back on the ice playing, but yeah, I really love the role and I'm embracing it on this team.
Yeah, she still plays, but, remember her position too, Cheryl, at the Saville Community Sports Center, where she is a coach. So she is sharing that knowledge.
You know, and she does a lot of technical work with the teams and playing with Team Rock this year, so didn't have the opportunity to get here because of COVID and the teams coming in. But I think the fact it worked really well for this team because it wasn't somebody new that they were bringing in. Laura and Dana and Rochelle know each other. And those two have won it before, and that has to give the other players that kind of, you can do this mentality.
Under this type of pressure, too, especially in this game, it's the biggest game for Alberta ever. You can't see the forest for the trees sometimes, whereas Dana can go, well, that's the 4th time that rock's wrecked, or we keep getting caught in that swingy spot. You can really, really help a team.
You got it. We've all been there.
We're tied at 1. And there she is. Dana Ferguson, mindful of what Laura Walker is doing on the ice.
Good. Solid bump.
Team Canada.
Sweet's good. Whoa.
With Last Rock playing the Yellowstones.
Brianne, we're good. Brianne, go. Hard, Brianne, gotta go. Hard, you got it. Keep going. Hard.
Oh.
All right.
10-9.
Little big care?
I like this.
Yeah. Weight was good.
No, it was good weight. 10-9.
Okay.
That was good weight.
Throw
Just
straightened out there.
tighten the broom.
Or did she call bump? You got it.
Forced error there. You hit that dead on. Alberta hits a dead on. You've got a double chance to sit your 2.
Line's good.
Big arm.
Yeah. All there right
too
now.
much.
Backy.
It's too much.
Okay.
It's too much.
Big extension
T-line,
here.
it's coming down. Line's good. Okay. T. We're still back 4.
No.
It's really coming down. T.
No.
Top 4. Whoa, whoa. It's always Kate.
Whoa. Okay, go a little bit, Kate.
Yep. Whoa, whoa.
We're still there. Whoa, whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. Peach.
Nice
Oh
judge,
my
you guys.
gosh.
Well managed.
Very well managed. Tay tried to give them as much information as she could when she released. She said, I added.
I don't know if the double's there.
Some new
but-
pebble, it came down. They didn't give up on it.
That's where you have to hit.
Okay.
Like here?
Yeah.
I can see like at least.
Unless you're just like chasing.
Yeah, like I can see like a thin half of it. So.
Okay. Hack?
Yeah.
It's always an advantage with hammering these shots because you don't have to remove that red one. You don't have to crack it in half. You just get it behind the tee line. Save this rock.
It's nice.
Well, and if you keep your shooter around 2,
Yep.
that's some risk to Alberta without hammer.
Yeah, it changes their theory.
Boy, this is a big save here if they can. Mayer and Sweeting, big save if they can.
All right. Good weight.
And that's fine. Listen, we see it so often. She's heavy with her first.
Just a little tight.
And maybe, there you go, tight, maybe a little light with her second. So the mind games are going on for Burchard.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. She was
Perfect weight. Let's make it.
very aware she had to hang around. That was just a tough shot. You're trying to hit a third of a rock.
Perfect. Try to just get 3rd.
Yeah.
You like high 14s here or not quite yet?
I think 14 and a half.
I agree.
I think this is the call. You could hit and sit 3, but you can see that the shot Team Canada would have would be this in turn and maybe tap it and roll behind the center. So get there first.
Keep the pressure on.
Mine's a little tighter than Taylor's.
Top 8, top 4.
Big arm. If you
Lots
can,
of line.
Top
Michelle.
4. Top 8.
Yeah.
Coming down.
Go ahead.
Top 8.
Kate's over curling.
Top 12.
It's over curling.
Just top 12.
Hard. Keep going. Try to come out this side. Okay, well. Yes, I would like to make this a usable rock. Hard. Okay. Okay, guys. 15-1. Okay.
Don't mind nosing that.
Okay.
Well, so as well as getting your name on the trophy and being able to hold that high, you can also hold a check as well. First place will receive $100,000. Everybody in the field gets something. And there is also that trials, the curling trials berth, the trials to see who will represent and wear the maple leaf in Beijing about a year from now. But, if it is one of the teams that has already qualified, then that spot will be determined an alternate way by Curling Canada. They won't just hand it down to the 2nd or 3rd or 4th place team, whatever the case may be.
Sorry,
That over curl by Alberta allowed that great shot. Nice pack weight hit and roll.
Almost stayed on top, which would have been big trouble, but they can get to the inside, but not without risking tapping out their own. This is a tough shot. You hit it thin, which you kind of have to. You roll out. It's a wide open hit to sit 2. If you knows that it's a wide open hit to sit 2.
Weight's good. Whoa. Close. Coming down. Yep.
Kate Cameron.
Whoa. Yeah. Coming down.
Michelle Brown trying to hold up this curl.
There it is.
And away it'll go.
Yeah, it just wasn't easy.
I just have to call because I'm noticing. Okay. Getting a little more finish. Nice weight.
Watch that girl.
Okay. Good girl. All right. It's okay. Like here. Okay. Our bump's pretty good, actually. Yep. Okay.
Laura said an interesting thing. She's just that, and Kate's getting a little bit more curl, and on that one that she grabbed last end, the center line, and chunked the guard, she doesn't look as crisp as she normally does on her intern.
Whereas Laura's very crisp. It's almost an outward motion.
So they're just getting caught in the difference of their 2 releases, I think.
Hard to get the nose. Hard, Brianne. Hard, you're holding it. Keep going. Yep.
Trying to save this now for Val Sweeting.
Good brush.
And very nice to get it towards center line. Still in the open. Maybe a little piece tucked in underneath the longer of the 2 guards.
Because it's the longer of the 2 guards, there's definitely room to get in here with the right speed.
Yeah. Good sweep. Thanks. That's so bored. That's what I'm seeing.
They make this, and it could save them a deuces. But pretty good positioning. You see that Team Canada stone, top 8 on the left. They've always got that if they get into trouble to run in, tap up.
Just look at that shot, though, Russ, for me, just because they were similar paths. But Val Sweeting, that's left-hander. That is her out turn. So does it run a little differently than the previous stone?
Yeah, for sure. Almost every curler at the top level, their out turns track a lot longer. They take a much later break point than the intern. The intern hooks sooner. So that's exactly right. So this will hook a little sooner than Val's.
Skip stones here in 3 of a 1-1 tie.
11. Close. 11. Yep.
Puts a little more pressure on the brushes, doesn't it, Cheryl, just to be more aware?
It does. You really have to know exactly what the release is like. You can change the break point just by knowing that.
Okay. Right.
I would say if there's any in-turn that runs very straight, it's that one right there. She's got so much rotation, a bit of a pop, and it hangs on her a little bit.
I think there should be pretty closely. Do you like a 10?
Yeah, I like that. You got it.
And I think when Kate is throwing it that way, and she's only slightly maybe coming a little bit, there's not so much difference, but it really exaggerates the difference between Laura and Kate in the same path and where you put the broom.
Okay.
Trying to roll away or under?
I think under.
Yep. Yes! 10-5, coming down. Yep. Hard. Whoa.
There.
Hard.
Coming down.
Yep.
How nice is that?
That's okay, too.
Underneath.
10-2.
That's
Again,
okay, because we were going to leave them that hit and roll anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Perfect weight for the shot. It's just what I'm seeing out of Team Canada.
Yeah, they had that made when the time she cleaned it off. It was, yeah.
And then the brusher's on off. It's
Yeah.
workable weight.
But the double is there. Pretty natural double, too. It's you're throwing a peel, you like to hit half a rock. This is almost exactly half a rock.
Might be a little fresh.
And then you probably force, Cheryl, because that red one's in a pretty good spot.
Laura.
And the reminder that to Laura Walker that this spot may be a little fresh, Russ. Continually mapping the ice.
Yep.
Final stone. Can they make this double to get themselves out of some trouble?
It's just falling.
Watch out. Oh, stuffed it.
Okay. Okay.
And so it will be the draw for 2 for Canada here in the third.
This side is maybe a little straighter. Hey,
Yeah.
do you like right there?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Just that
Max, yeah.
great
Good. I like
shot by Carrie Einarson. Her first one, they got that hit and roll, and it applies pressure. Alberta had to go to a different spot, a new spot in the game, and didn't quite read it well.
Wasn't far off.
Oh.
Another inch at that. Tremendous speed.
Okay. Both are good. Just got to be fully in.
Yes.
Yes.
You got it.
These are the ones you love.
Like you can't care.
You know the speed's good here. The curl's not an issue. You're never going to hit the guard unless you're way light. Got backing if you have to.
Interesting to note it was Manitoba and Jennifer Jones who their team was most efficient when it came to converting with last rock, scoring the deuce.
You're okay. You're okay.
Full.
You got that one now. It's not bad, actually.
You're okay.
We're sorry, we're only 4 foot.
Just jumped early.
I thought it was going
Good.
to be heavier than that. Yeah.
There you go. There's the 2 for Team Canada here in the third. Alberta will have last rock when we come back to Calgary. There comes a time in a team's career, a breakthrough moment. I think this may be it.
Never, 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 never.
Right to the brush, right to T-line, let it settle. Oh, it just fudged up at the back of the 4. Just touch it. Just get over a little bit more. You have one, and you just saved it and touch it. Get it over, touch it. Oh! What a shot. Harry Einarson to the 4 foot for the win. Needs to stop here. They need the 4 foot. Going a little more, and it will go too far. They need that 4 foot. They need the 4. You got a second chance. Make the most of it. Canada, say hello to your new champions from Manitoba. A year ago in Moose Jaw. What a run for Carrie Einarson, the breakthrough moment indeed. And now look at, she's going to pick up another medal of some color. Playing here in this semifinal now against Alberta as we welcome you back. This is the medal Sunday. Team Canada picks up the deuce to take the lead. And Alberta with last rock playing the Redstones here in 4. Again, we mentioned this morning, this is a very gritty team. They managed to come back after being down 4-1 to Jennifer Jones, Manitoba this morning. They were down 6-3 after 6, managed to come back and eventually score 3 and 10 to win it. So they know how to do it.
Okay. 11? No, we're 10-5. Okay. Close. No. Yep. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yes. Hard. Hard to roll it, Michelle. Go, 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 go.
Try and get
go,
this
go, go,
behind
go,
the
go,
corner.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Really nice.
Oh, sorry. I had a 10. Okay, sorry, bad judge.
Opens up the
Good call,
front.
Kate. Do you like that, or do you just like a guard here? I think if we're going for the PO, we try and play it like run into it, but
Like that? It's a great spot, Tay.
yeah, I don't even mind
like
that.
that.
Because
Yeah.
they don't have a double right now that's
Okay.
not rolling out. I think I like the out turn.
This has to be the play. You could chase it on the out turn, but not as a simple one. You could even carve the red one into the rings, which wouldn't be a good idea. 2 up. Make it go away. Drag the play into the rings. You might be able to make a double later.
Whoa! Yeah!
Shannon Burchard.
Hard.
Sweeting got it. Watch it. Oh, and she did. Runs it back. And look at the shooter. Spill over to the center line and half cover the shot stone.
Two impressive shots by Shannon. The first one was a hack weight, nice soft, half hits a rock tucked behind the corner and rolls and stays in the rings, and then she makes a peel weight double run.
Four? Yeah, okay.
What was that last one?
11, or 10, sorry.
Okay.
It was 10.
Yeah.
11.
Okay, 11.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, it's curling.
Whoa,
Go.
yep.
Hard. Yep.
Yeah.
Little
Hard.
big.
Hard.
Let it
Oh,
go.
Hard, Kate.
Getting
Let it
close
go.
to the. No, they should be good.
Press in front.
A little more. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Just enough speed.
Oh, they just touched the one at the back.
Nice
Move
shot,
hit
Taylor. Good shot,
enough
girl.
to leave Alberta sitting the shot stone, top edge of the 8.
There's a little more curl sloped from. We're looking at it now from left to right, I believe. And we've seen a few outturns going the other direction hang. This outturn is curling a little more.
10. Whoa, yep, I like the way.
This should come up all day.
Yeah. Hard. Hard. Yep. Hard.
Yep. You gotta go.
Hard. Good, Brett.
They did well
Okay, good, Brett.
to hold it, but they'll lose that shooter, makes contact, and then it spills.
Sorry, Val. You can get here with that guard.
I don't, that's might be
It
tight.
looks tough.
It looks
Okay,
tight.
Here. Okay.
Yep.
High 14. Actually, it's like 15 here. Do you think? I think like high 14.
Okay.
Yeah. Just want to be top 8.
Yeah.
I still think. High 14.
You got it.
Mine's a little tight.
I like it.
Top 8. You gotta go for line, Michelle.
Yeah, that's the Page playoff, of course.
Gotta go for weight.
But no Page playoff this year. In fact,
Gotta go.
the whole field expanded
We're close, top 8.
with
Top
18 teams starting, 2 pools of 9,
We're
and
just
then
top 8.
the top 8 advancing,
gotta go.
crossing over,
Oh gosh, sorry.
and only 3 teams making it through.
Yeah.
So that's
Kate.
how we're left with Alberta, Canada, and Rachel Homan.
Kate threw that Vic well enough to make it, and they said it was good out of her hand. It just, they didn't jump on the sweep at the hog line, and that's when the curl happens. It's late curl on this ice, and when it starts to go, it pulls the weight off, and the brushers have to be really aware.
I think too that Kate's got a little bit less rotation than Laura and Taylor.
Oh, definitely she does. It's, and she works on it, and she tries to have the rotation that the other two do, but if it's ever soft.
But that can make the difference with these stones too. It'll just grind in, and you just don't get that extra foot or two of carry.
Yeah. Which turn do you like?
Okay, brush.
I like same turn. Okay.
Pretty key, though. She got that in behind there. They created a mistake. Now a chance to loop another one around.
Yeah, it was really good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I worry about that yellow one later.
Let's go.
Yeah, nice opportunity.
You always love when you're a player, you get to throw a second time down this path. The brushers get to see it a second time.
Okay, weight's all there.
Really good rotation on that one. That might run for a while.
Line's good. Close for line.
Yeah,
Weight's up.
yeah. Yeah,
Line's
yeah.
good.
Just for line. We're big.
Line's good.
We're big.
So what they say,
We're back
we're
8.
big.
Okay, just let it stop.
Taylor McDonald.
Just running.
Yeah, line's 13-7.
And around they go. Wow, the finish is spectacular, but it slides just that little bit
Good job, guys.
deep to the back 4.
7.
She has her team in front, 3-1, and this is a big reason.
Well, we've talked about it this entire end, that this Carrie Einarson team, they really worked on throwing the right weight. They can all throw the high, hard ones, but it's this workable weight that brings in the brushers, on, off, makes this hit and roll, ended up being a skip's deuce.
Key shot is brought to you by BKT Tires, growing together.
That's okay.
And Laura was so close to making that double.
Shiver.
Line's good.
No lack of curl hog line in here. It tracks for the longest time. But this probably hasn't curled at half an inch yet, but it will go hard.
Line's good. Don't have to. Whoa. Back 4. No. It's really curling. Whoa. No. We need the curl.
Remember that Alberta stone has slipped a little deep.
It's trying.
Can't
Stay
go.
close, Shannon.
It's trying, yep. Lock it on. Lock it
Shannon.
on. Go, go, go,
There
go,
he
go, go,
goes.
go, go, go.
Wow, and that is there for shot stone.
Good carry.
Looks like
It's
so
really
tight.
down. Yeah.
Like,
Expect that.
nose is even close just to making this double and sitting there, right?
Yeah, just a hair high.
Okay.
I know
think
they're
we should
looking at the
appreciate it,
combination
but
yellow
yeah, I
onto
think so
red, Cheryl, but would you ever play the other turn and try to get to yellow and tap it back? Or is there not enough
No.
weight there to do that?
Well, the problem is you end up tapping it back onto red there. So no, I think this is.
Just a hair high.
I think this is the shot to try to see if you can.
Might get a little
And
more
also
finish on this
maybe
side than
open
the
it
other.
up a little bit too. Give yourself a chance. With hammer, that's kind of key. You start playing around that center guard and you might not have a shot in your last.
Yeah, it's a pretty small piece of real estate there now.
I think both these teams really understand very well when it's time to bail. When things aren't working out, it's that timing and instinct.
Looking at the yellow, onto red, onto yellow with her first. Laura Walker.
You got it.
Try to make sure you touch the red at least.
Touched the red indeed. Now rolls it over. It's staggered though.
Okay.
Still leaves the shot rock. Team Canada, top of the button.
Poorly thrown. Good sweeping.
A little tight on that one.
No worries. You're next.
Put another one on top, but come the other way.
It's that direct, honest feedback we've talked about. Just,
what do we
you
do?
know, Laura right away, it was poorly thrown. It's
Okay.
not what she would expect.
Because we can't. It's tough to sit two and we just risk leaving or something.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
I think so. Which way do you like coming? Do we come this way? Because I
Yeah.
think this side breaks quite hard.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, they've identified the same thing we just
Exactly
touched
what
on.
I was thinking.
Outturn draw curls
it.
so much, they're going to go the other way.
Just cross center, big girls. Like I
A
like
little bit
that a
straighter, a
lot.
little bit easier to guard.
Well, it really is unfortunate for Alberta. Those two are hooked. There's nothing to run back either.
I agree.
Yeah,
Put another guard up here. It's a Team Canada stone.
that was Vic's average point.
Oh,
Yeah, he said that.
you're going to give him an average?
Yeah.
It's decent.
I'm trying to get better. Really am.
You have 2 more months.
Thank you. There's that.
Halfway.
Interesting to see how they approach this now. If they have to, Alberta, I'm speaking of, if they have to come with the other turn though.
Yeah, and with that kind of finish, it curls hard.
Coming down.
Oh, look at that. There you go. If they come across the line, they may just take that other turn away.
That's the plan.
That's okay.
Sit.
A little higher halfway.
Don't leave a hole.
Stop.
That's good. Good.
Wow.
Okay, should do the job. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
That's good.
That's good, yeah.
really good. And long, so you can't run it back, which might be your only shot.
And the other two are staggered. You can't use those.
It's fully buried.
Okay.
Can you see any of the yellow?
No.
No, but
Like you could try like a board.
think there's any hole there with quiet weight? I can't throw it hard. If I pick my own, it's bad.
Right. I think you go for it, right?
With what kind of weight, though?
Like I think either here or here.
I was thinking like 11. Can you
Okay.
get through? Can you do it with 11?
I mean,
I
it's
think
worth a
with
try.
11,
I don't
it's-
see it.
Pardon?
I said it's worth a try.
I think if you're through the hole with 11, you can't pick this because it's going to curl.
How big's the port? That's the key. I think you have to throw it pretty hard, or it's going to curl off the corner onto the center.
With as high as that left-hand yellow is there a draw, an out-turn draw with how hard it curls?
Right around everything.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I think you're right.
like an
I think
11.
you're
And
absolutely.
is there
That way if I am
your
through the
point
hole,
too
it's
is that they're not frozen, so there may be enough room to tap the yellow back to grab enough of the button for shot. Do you think?
I think with that kind of weight, you wouldn't get the finish past the long guard, but I do think you can draw there. I know it's tough, but so is this.
Well,
It's overburied.
I like your play because the draw, you go wide, it's a bit dished, and this is the swingier of the 2 turns. I think it is there. This is too, but I wouldn't want to be throwing it.
final stone.
Okay.
Right now it is Team
Face
Canada
down.
sitting the 1.
Whoa.
McDonald,
Yes.
Yeah.
you can hear camera calling
You're
live.
on the outside.
You gotta wait. Got it through. Got it by. Gonna touch it. Yes. Yes, will you sit down? There's the catcher.
Nice
Oh,
shot.
and it'll
Really
spill
good
too
shot.
far. What a great shot.
Wow.
That was incredible.
Almost for two.
To get by that, then that one. Get the shot rock. But then not quite hold the shooter.
Almost there, with the left.
Rochelle Brown throwing the lead stones for Team Alberta. On this championship Sunday of the Scotties, this is the semi-final. Alberta team against Team Canada. Ontario, Rachel Homan waiting to play tonight. And Brown, of course, won a couple of silver medals, had a couple of runner-up finishes when she and Dana Ferguson played with Val Sweeting. In 14, losing to Homan. In 15, losing to Jones. So, so many players, the elite players, making the move between teams. Just adding again to the professionalism of the sport. Team Canada has last rock leading by 1, playing the Yellowstones here in 5.
Two good shots by Brienne. She's having a great game, 89%. Her numbers were down a little bit compared to the other 3 on the Team Canada this week. They were incredible. So really good start in the semifinal for her.
Whoa, 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 close, close, yep, yep, whoa, yep, 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 yep.
Nice.
Nice, Taylor.
Gets them both, leaves the shooter their top 8 foot.
Okay. Throw here. Kick.
Won't do much here.
Yeah, I agree.
Shannon Burchard going for the
Solid 10.
gold medal. A 3rd gold in 3 appearances for her.
Coming off the
Of course, coming off the win a year ago. But then you have to remember that win
Good shot. Good call, Carrie. Good. Thanks.
with Jennifer Jones back in 18. Remember, those were the Korea Olympics. And she stepped in for Caitlin Laws and won the gold medal that year. So in 18, in 20, can she make it, in fact, 3 appearances and 3 gold medals? You have to go all the way back to the great Vera Pezer from Saskatchewan.
It's pretty incredible for her to step in onto a team and go and win a Scotties.
Vera did it 4 straight times. 4 appearances, 4 gold.
Okay, good sweeping. 10.5, just straight take.
Okay,
Good
yeah,
sweep.
the weight was nice.
Pia Lagarde now, one up with.
Really good weight,
Carrie Hammer
10-5.
into the 6th.
Would you ever think? You're playing the last of your second stones. You're still in your second stones. Why wouldn't you just think about being a little aggressive if you're Canada? I mean, you've got your 3rd stones. If it didn't set up properly, maybe with your 2nd, 3rd rock of Sweeting, maybe you start bailing.
You could, but the problem was they'd probably have to come around a center guard unless you wanted to throw a corner. You throw a corner, and now Alberta's coming around the center, and you're chasing it. Really good position for them to go into 6, with the hammer up 1 point. I think it's just a scoreboard call and a game management call.
First time we've really had an up and down the sheet end.
Line's good. I like it. Weight's good. Tight. Line's good. It's moving a bit early. Line's okay. To your broom.
Line's good.
It's over curling if anything. Good judge, guys. 15-9. Good, Kate. Nice.
Good spot.
Yep. Well, it'll back
Yeah, they are, both of them.
Yep.
Clean.
Both Cameron and
Well,
Sweeting a little off their games. But it's, as you always say, it's
Good brush.
the last shot you remember. The last drive on 18 that keeps you coming back. So
It does.
you know, you forget about it if you make the shot at the right time.
She won't forget her last shot, Laura, last end. That was.
More, yeah.
She didn't even believe in it.
Right. That was, yeah.
She's like, I don't really see it, but the other three did. Goes a long way.
And it was really good line call, I thought, too, by Kate Cameron. Good brushing, but to see it, to
It's coming down. Yeah, really coming down.
get it through the hole.
And potentially a game saver, right? It's 4-1 if that doesn't get through.
Your five throw. I don't know, but I'm definitely through that one sharp.
Yeah. I don't know if we like that.
I think we might see a rock, some rocks being shifted around here. I don't think Kate's liking her pair.
Yep. A little tighter. Clean. Nice throw. Good ball. Great throw. Good brush. Good. Nice pair. Side middle. Good. Just get out of that. Yeah. Just get it out of there. Yeah. Just top four now. Yeah. It's definitely heavier. It's like a low four. Yeah. It's like a low 14 now. Give me a nice release. Yeah, you kind of got to put it there. Okay.
Definitely heavier. Interesting. It's the straight of the two sides, too. So I think it would glide.
I'll be good in about.
Yeah, that's where we saw. This was the path, well, a little bit tighter in that we saw all those deep, the back eight.
Yeah, they slid forever.
Got up to speed quickly.
Might be losing a bit of pebble here. Hasn't been a lot of rocks out here other than that first end.
Okay. No, it's good. Line's good. T is in a bit of a better path right now. Still holding. T. Okay. Top four. Line's good. Line's really
I
good.
might even talk about Kate's rocks. A little
Top
bit
four.
heavier.
Really moving now. 14-3. Just to here. T. T top four. Good.
No mistake there.
Good.
No, it's not always like all there. Okay. Just a 10.
10? Yeah, I like that. You got it.
All right, guys. Just a 10.
It did hurt them.
All right, you got it. Just on the nose.
I mean, there were some hurt feelings, emotions when the women's worlds were canceled last year. Or Carrie and Val in particular, they really took it very hard. And with it, the lack of opportunities that usually go to a Scotties winning team. There's little or no advertising and outside opportunities.
Well, I think what made it worse too, Vic, is they were there. They're watching them pebble.
Yes.
They're got the uniforms. It's just that had to be the worst.
I said the one consolation was that they got the Scotties trophy, each of them this summer, and they got to do something with it, have some family gatherings with it, try to celebrate in their own way with the trophy.
Good. Nice throw. Okay, good weight.
And now this year's Worlds in Schaffhausen, Switzerland has been canceled.
Oh, easy, Taylor. No, Taylor. No, Taylor. No.
Swiss have been hard hit
You're
too.
still rolling out.
Country of only 7 million, but they an older population.
Okay. Just jumped off. Yeah. What do you want to see? I'll take this. Sure.
Sorry. Do we want to throw like an out turn?
Yeah, I like that.
Not ideal there. You wanted to make her earn it. You never know. You can nose one, you can pop it out. Flash it completely. Now you pick a spot here. Something you haven't played. A lot of shots on this turn, but mostly edge of 8 or wider. They're going to go inside out. Good idea.
Dialing up the game as the event progressed, and now here in the semifinal.
Nice.
We have our first blank of the game. It comes in 5. We'll go to the break. Team Canada leads by 1 here at the Scotties in Calgary.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada, by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Scotties, Sponge Towels, Purex and Cashmere, proud sponsors of the Scotties Tournament of Hearts for 40 years, and by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
Team Canada out of the Gimli Curling Club, and with her back to us, it's Heather Nedwin. Carrie Einarson goes to the break up 3-2 and playing very well.
She is, and with only one deuce on the board, this was it. I mean, this was a skips deuce set up by Carrie Einarson, and again, we talked about it's just been the weight they're throwing. They can throw the high hard ones, they can throw the workable weight, makes the good hit and roll here, and then gets a miss out of Laura Walker for their draws for the deuce.
Few things make up for experience, and they have it as the defending champions as we check the numbers after 5.
Well, it's just been Alberta's inability to do anything with the hammer. They haven't been able to convert in the second end, again in the fourth end. Kerry was able to in the third. That gave them the 1-point lead. Now you have to watch Alberta, though. Really strong back half team. Laura will slowly work those numbers up. We saw it in the tiebreaker game versus Manitoba.
Absolute. Little snack, little discussion.
They make sense. Like, it makes sense.
But it will be Team Canada with Last Rock when we come back.
Bonjour, tout le monde. Je m'appelle Mitch Minkin, Chair of Curling Canada's Board of Governors, here in Swift Current, Saskatchewan, at the home of the 2010 and 2016 World Women's Curling Championships. I could not be prouder of our sport and our people than I am this closing day of the 2021 Scotties Tournament of Hearts. So many people went to such great lengths, all because we love curling, we love our curling fans, and we love our amazing sponsor, Kruger Products, who celebrated 40 years of sponsorship at this year's event in Calgary. The city of Calgary, the province of Alberta, the great people of Winsport, our longtime broadcaster TSN, and the more than 200 volunteers that offered their support. This event wouldn't have worked without those efforts. As for the people on the ground in Calgary working on behalf of Curling Canada, our staff members, our ice technicians, our on-ice officials, I extend our sincere collective gratitude to you for pouring your heart and soul into making this a safe and successful event. Finally, to the 18 teams who committed themselves not only to competing in the Scotties, but also to the protocols that were in place to keep everyone safe. You represent the very best of our sport. This was a Scotties like no other, but you made it work with your skills, your passion, and your shared dedication to your craft. We thank you and we salute you. Now, let's do it all over again for the Tim Hortons Briar. Thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Okay, Bishop Erling, back 4 still.
And thank you very much. And we echo all of that as we've been able to stay safe here in this curling bubble, and except for one game being postponed, and it was a case of food poisoning, thankfully. Everything has gone well, so we do thank everyone for taking such care.
It was really gradual.
As we welcome you back here on this semi-final Sunday, and it's a 3-2 lead for Team Canada over Alberta. And it is the defending champions that do have Last Rock. They have the hammer here in 6, playing the Yellowstone.
You gotta go. Hard line. Hard. Top beat, top toe.
We're halfway.
Yeah, we're not
Okay,
even
whoa,
tight.
Can you bounce it off? No.
Well, the center guard went up by Alberta, and with the lead and the control, Team Canada went to the wings back. You see it in the left back 8 foot.
15-7. Good judge. Sorry, girls. Top 4.
Not a great setup on those guards, because Canada makes this come around, and eventually those two are going to go away.
Yeah.
Team Canada will make the double peel, try to keep the center open.
Yeah, your probably only defense is to guard those guards, but then if this is buried, you're taking big risk.
Top 8. Nice, good. Just stay close. Top 4. It's really close. On it. It's running really. It's really running down. Hard. Easy. Line's good. Line's good. Wait, Ollie. Whoa, you guys.
It's really curling. Keep up.
Just Shannon.
Yep.
Just Shannon.
That's the curl if you have room.
Over there, over there.
Gotta bury it. It's there.
Good. That a girl. Nice weight.
Very nice.
Good. Yeah. Okay.
Just bite 4.
14 and a half.
Yeah, I think that looks good.
You never know when you're trying to
Got the steak?
figure out the 8 decisions you're going to make in an end, what the other skip's up to. You know, is Laura, because of those staggers, are they going to go all in here?
And they may.
Yeah.
And plus, this is a little bit in the open Team Canada Stone. It didn't curl up quite as much as they'd expected, so chance to freeze. And then, you know, force here is huge for Alberta. So if they can shut down that scoring area in the 4-foot, makes it tough for Canada.
Stayed out in the good stuff a little too long here. Might be deep.
Okay.
Okay.
Taylor McDonald.
You were right on that one.
It just holds on.
Yeah.
It's at 6 then, Russ. After the mop, Tays had such a great game, 85%.
Got a hair less
Yeah,
than what you gave Brianne.
I didn't think I was that.
I
didn't think it was going to carry that.
I think a lot of it too is the mopping for sure. We know that, but then they sprinkle a little bit of pebble just in the slide path only. They don't put it back into the playing surface, but just maybe back 8 foot to the hack, and all of a sudden your sliding surface isn't as sticky.
Top 4. Gotta go soon. Whoa.
We got to go a bit.
Whoa. Let it catch.
Top 4.
2 R's. Top 4. Coming down.
No.
Top 8. Brianne.
Well,
no,
top 8.
No, just kidding. Top 4 now. Top 4.
Just kidding.
Really good weight.
Right down to the corner.
Brianne's like, hold on a minute. I'm just going all out in the brushing. No kidding allowed.
It's okay. Good weight, Shannon.
Shoot. Just need a little less.
Yeah. I like your throw.
Hair too much ice, they're saying. I think the other turn that would have warped right in there. You couldn't plate it, but there's hair less curl on this side.
Chance to make amends here. Taylor McDonald, her second.
Everything you got, Rochelle. Hard.
Phil Brown, as it goes towards those guards, center line card.
Be light.
And not being able to save it. They'll open it up, however.
Okay.
Get rid of that stagger. Do spill one in, but it is all right now, Canada. With last draw and sitting 3.
I think the tighter
Yeah, or just replace it.
the tighter we go, the more they're going to just run it in.
Yeah. I don't want them to have a triple.
Yeah.
Sit like a bunch of biters. So.
Exactly. Just tight. You're good.
Well thought out.
Easy early. I think
Just 2. On it.
You
That familiar
Brianne.
counter delivery one way and then the other by Shannon Burchard.
Just to the Scotties here.
She's perfected it.
Finish it then. Hard. Hard.
Gonna
Hard.
close the port here.
Hard.
I think they did.
Good call.
I think there's room.
Okay, Shannon. Good sweep.
Well thrown,
Easy,
just
less
another
there.
foot of weight, and you get that extra finish.
Because if we try it, we have to hit that one.
Okay.
Make
Make it.
Is
Bonus.
that what you're thinking, or
No, I was thinking like less, but
sure?
Bonus if you get through. You might make both yellows go away.
11.
Now she said, I'm sorry I missed it. She said if we're going to try it, we have to hit one of them. Which one? The high one or the tight one?
The high one.
Okay.
The yellow.
Okay, 11.
Okay, Cameron.
Oh, yep,
We saw from her mid-game numbers,
Yep.
struggling a little bit. Here we go, McDonald.
11-5. Whoa.
And that's it. So they'll get that high one.
Okay, it's all right. Okay, good sweeping.
Here's where Dana, I think, as the coach, and Kate's are all over curling. And you and I talked about it in the break about how much softer the release is compared to certainly Laura's and I would say Taylor's too. And you've played with them. I'm sure you would see that difference.
And I think it just, it's something that you're not going to change in game. So if the coach can point it out, if the team's not seeing it, just open up the broom a bit and give it a little bit more ice. And
Yep, hard line. 3. Line's good. 3. Brianne.
3. I don't want to go too much
Over
more.
and off.
Gonna lose line here and maybe leave a double if it doesn't slow down soon.
Just sit down.
Good. Good judge.
Okay, all right.
Is it just over curled a little bit? Does it show now that Stone top of the 8 foot.
Like a slight overlap, not quite.
I felt more positive with that, and I'm still getting curl. So.
Well, if it's overlapped.
Yeah, it's showing a little.
For sure.
Like that?
Yeah, I think so.
Here?
Yep.
I like that.
Yeah, this is good.
One of the most underrated shots since they've been texturing curling stones is putting a guard in the right spot. You can just miss it without even. It looks perfect to the last 3 feet, and
Control.
you can miss it.
Whoa. Whoa. Taylor.
Kate Cameron.
A lot of weight here.
Donald now trying to hold this, push it over, direct it. And are they going to squirt it at all? No, not out. So they still sit 3. Team Canada with last rock as we play in 6.
And getting to the inside.
Really well.
Yeah. I'm surprised it hung so straight.
Yeah. No, I saw you really see through it really well.
Okay. No worries.
14-3.
Like right there? Up here.
Yeah,
That's nice.
Did I get out there last time? Like if
I
that
thought your
close?
hair snug.
Okay, then yeah, that's good. I'll get out there. Okay, so just a little tap. T-line weight, back 4 weight. Okay.
Just hook this an inch and big trouble for Laura.
Back 4.
Weight's good. Back 8. Little hot. I like it. It's gonna come down.
No.
Oh, no line.
Back 8 is not what they want.
Just leave it.
Spin. Back 4.
Just leave it. It's
There
trying.
it goes. Back 4. Really walking.
Look at that
It's
go.
back 4 only.
Yep.
With that extra weight, too, because they didn't want to be that deep. But
Oh, and got right to the nose, punches it straight back. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, and 4 with last rock. Lots of problems now for Alberta.
Might have overcurled too much. Can you raise that yellow one she threw onto the pin if this is made properly?
Okay. Do you want a hair loss or?
I think you can.
Okay.
Same idea. Like if you don't
Straight
touch
draw?
them, they'll-
Yes.
Yes. Sure do.
Anywhere on the pin.
Okay.
Says the guy up in the booth.
14.
Similar to what I
No
threw
problem.
one year? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same.
Okay.
Same.
Skip Stones here in 6.
The trick will be for the brushers to anticipate the curl, make sure they're on it, so because it will lose its legs with the amount of curl there is on this side.
Laura Walker, the former Canadian junior champion.
Okay, I like it. Line's good. Yep.
Defensively, they've been very sound.
T. Line's good. T-line. Line's good.
Just that
Top
maybe
4. Hey,
nervous
top
start
button,
against
yellow
Nova Scotia in that 3-ender.
Weight only.
Brown, McDonald.
We're back. We're there. Back.
They're there. You need the pin. We're there.
Yeah, go Rochelle.
You
Go
need the
Rochelle. Go
pin.
Rochelle.
You got the pin. Oh, what a shot. What a beauty. Laura Walker.
So I was like,
Her release
Perfect to do
is
too. That's
so
so clear,
advantageous on that spot.
Swingy stuff. Yeah.
Nice little in out, crisp to the broom. It tracked down the sheet.
Going for pin.
Brushers didn't have to jump it to kind of hold the line. Perfectly
Really
done.
good team shot.
yeah.
That'll be close. I think so. We have the angle too, so it just has to be as much as we can.
And how nice is that? There's Val Sweeting. I mean, my goodness. They're sitting 4, and Val still, the sportswoman that she is, to turn around and say, nice shot.
I think
You can't throw a lot of weight at this, and thus the wide broom. And some of these are taking off. We've seen a couple crash already, but if you could get 3/4, almost nose here, kick that red one through the port, you're sitting 5 with hammer.
Bob? Yep. Yep. Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yep.
Yep.
Carrie Einarson.
Whoa.
Mayer. Pritchard. Mayer staying with it. Get it by, they did. Are you going to run this back? Sure enough. Oh, and punches it through. And now it's a mittful. And the difference, though, is that raised rock now sitting top, center line of the button. And is there enough room again to get in there?
Just an incredible shot again. Answers back to Laura's.
Watch how close the yellow is to the yellow to keep it tied in there on top. Like this, it didn't spill. The one thing was get rid of the red one, but this one that's raised could have rolled open, leaving Alberta a double.
Now look at that draw for Alberta. I mean, it was a tough one for the first. Now they've almost covered Team Canada, part of the draw path.
Even if it's made, if you put this on the pin, the double raise is probably easier than the one that she just made.
Just play it again. It's the same shot for
Oh my
Carey.
goodness.
You got it, Laura. Same throw.
Just a pinch more, Kate. Okay, back button.
It's been just closed up that little bit. Is there enough now for Laura Walker? Enough of the button. Can she find it? This is against 5 at the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks a little heavier. On a slide back for Black Edge. And it'll stop there.
Totally different line.
Right now it is
A lot longer. Good throw.
Team Canada sitting the 2.
12 weight? Yeah. I like that.
And it didn't curl, so it leaves this tap.
Right there? Yeah.
For a
Got it.
bunch.
6.
Yep.
Just come in front of this guy. Does that look good?
You heard Laura say it too. Totally different line. That just, I guess, that little extra bit of weight and.
I think weight, yeah.
You guys like that ice for like back 12, or do you like a wee bit more?
I think that's close,
I think
because
that's
it
pretty
does
close.
take its time and then it comes in.
Yep.
Okay. So we're looking for like that 13.
In hindsight,
Yeah. I think like 13.
when you look at the house,
Yeah.
would it have been better to play something down that right side as we look at it? Try to play it into, maybe get it into that pocket of those 2 stones around the button and concede your 2, maybe.
It would have been hard to get there because the outturn probably would have over-curled. In the in-turn, you're going across high guards. I think it was the shot, because even if this over-curled Laura's and got to back forefoot, Team Canada couldn't have played this shot.
Oh, here we go. Can you put a 6 on the board? It took off on them. It took off. Oh! Stay with it. Stay with it. Roll over and sit down, and it will be 3.
Took off.
Oh.
3 it is. Here in 6. She knew it now. See, it starts to go right here. Starts to go right there. Couldn't save it. Oh, just that little touch. And then the roll in. Canada gets 3. It could have been double the 3. It could have very easily been 6. But it results in a 6-2 lead as we welcome you back. Semifinal of this year's Scotties. Team Canada up now by 4. It's Team Alberta that does have the last rock. Playing the 7th, playing the Red Stones. Now this morning again, it was 6-3. They trailed Manitoba going to the 7th. Managed to put a pair on the board and then stole one.
Halfway. Okay, line's good.
So they know what to do.
Yeah, and that's all you can really focus on. Get your deuce. Some good things might happen. You might get a 3 out of it. See if you can force.
It's one of the rare times you're happy that you gave up 3. So it wasn't looking good.
Instead of 6.
Per Laura, you talking about in the break show, you pointed out that the 2 points she scored were what? Draw.
Well, she made a draw in the second end against 3 for her 1, and then in the fourth end we saw that out-turn tap through that hole that we didn't even think was there to get her single. Like, she's been holding them in the game.
She saved 4 points on her first shot in the second end and saved 3 in the fourth end. She's hanging in there for the team for sure.
Do you think that stone just may have picked a jump like that, or did it maybe hit a flat spot, or it was just natural curl there?
Yeah, I think it just started to curl. I mean, we know that side will curl, and just they played it a little bit close. It gets to that slide path, and then it grabs a bit, and they just couldn't hold it.
Well, it's one of the things, Russ, we talked all week about the brushers and the pressure on them.
Yep.
To anticipate that, maybe could have kept brushes down. They were a little up before they got there.
The hard part when there's this much curl, and you're talking, that was in the area where you're starting to get into the slide path too, is it hard enough to get by? And you're anticipating how hard it's coming. And then Val just thought it was coming a little harder than it was, and away it went.
Okay. I like this, Tay. You got this.
Didn't miss by much.
So like.
Just a tremendous 3, though. Wow.
Back 8, back 12.
Back 12. Line's good. It's
Not a bad situation here. 2 nice corner guards
Whoa. Back 12.
for Alberta, and a lot of yellow they can use.
Bell, if you're that heavy, hard.
We're almost tapping through.
Hard.
Good sweeping.
Thought they'd freeze to that pocket.
Good. 12. Good.
Yeah, because such a good hitting team, Team Canada. And rocks are going away.
It's crazy. I got a 12-6 on that.
Yep.
Come again.
Okay. Do we ever peel the corner?
The high one?
Go ahead.
Yeah, we could.
Just the one?
Yeah, because they don't have a double right now.
Or do you got enough of that?
I've got half of the back one. You can play it tight and.
That makes it.
Okay.
Play it tight.
Oh, okay.
You got it.
Let's do it.
Ooh. That's a small half. They have to hit the half to redirect onto the other red. The audible is wrecking, though, because the original call was get rid of the corner, so that's not bad either.
Yeah, take the high one.
No.
But don't miss them all.
And not a lick on this stone from Burchard, and she misses them both.
No worries, Sharon.
Really straight there, probably, hey?
That's a tough double. I think if you're going for that corner one, just so bored. It didn't roll in. We can worry about that one later.
Okay. So you want like.
All of a sudden, some opportunities.
Yeah, remove one of your own stones. You left double corner guards.
Line's good.
I don't think we're there.
Top 4. Line's good. Close, Kate.
Whoa.
Line's good. Whoa. Line's good. It's running still, guys. It's running.
Top 4. T-line.
There it goes.
T-line.
Yeah. It's still Rochelle, though. Line's really good.
Back T-line.
No, easy. Snipe room. Yep.
Great.
Great judgment there.
Nice, Taylor.
Really nice
Good
spot.
judge, you guys.
To get that
14-4.
close.
You can probably see more of it now.
And
What do
it's
you
in
like?
behind.
Good. That's not bad.
Do you like that, or do you want to give this a go?
Whatever you like.
You're
think you could play
4
it
up
with,
here.
like,
Why are you
1
playing the hard
forward.
shots?
What's that?
Yeah, we could throw like a normal. Well,
Yeah.
then I'm not killing the side one. I'm just pushing it further.
All right, normal.
Let's do it. Sorry, no, I don't like normal.
Oh.
Because I don't want to just kick that
Yeah.
other one out to the wings.
I think we have to play peel.
Okay.
You like right there?
Yeah.
Val's in turn here. Might get a bit more curl.
Said to Val, she's a lot more calm to my mind.
Whoa.
And she admitted she wore
Whoa.
everything on her sleeve.
Curl.
Got 1, got 2, where to go.
Huh.
And
Great throw, Val. Not a girl, Val.
she's turned to meditation
Good brush.
and using meditation. And again, sports psychologist as well, but she feels a lot more calm on it.
I think there's a lot, well, I know there's a lot of players that use that if they're that type of personality. You know, it's the highs and lows of the emotions that can really affect you on the ice.
I know Russ meditates with chicken.
That's right.
Yeah, roasted chicken. Nothing like that to calm you down.
It's the best.
I also think she's calmer because she got that win. You know, you
Oh,
settle in, you've won
100%.
a Canadian championship, and now you can kind of, you're just trying so hard. They came so close so many times.
And you just cannot buy experience.
No,
You lose finals, you got up the next morning and life went on. You've won. They've done it all, this team, so they're prepared mentally.
Just to it.
No bounce on this line.
Go with you, Tay.
No bounce on this line.
Tapping a foot.
What a nice double. That wasn't a gimme.
Yep. Go by it. Hard. Okay. Good teammate. Good sweep. That's all right.
Tricky in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, just this way. Should come up here.
I think I like this turn though.
I think so too.
Do you like a normal? Okay.
All right, let's get it, Val.
Weight's good. Weight's fine.
Clean.
Close.
Sweet, in a second.
Whoa.
Yep. Yes.
Whoa. Roll it. Yep.
Good. Really nice. Good pair.
That back one is really of no advantage for Einarson. Good shot.
Nice. Good. Sweep.
Two beauties from Val.
Double and roll. That was my first thought, but I like that. Firm or normal? Sure. Normal? Normal. Let's stick around. Yep. We need to stick around. So. Yep.
The team that's up 4, you always want the team chasing you to throw some hits because, you know, a roll out, roll in the wrong spot, set up a double, jam. A lot more can happen than an aggressive freeze.
9.
Yep. Whoa.
9.
Yep.
Whoa. Yep.
Hard tag.
Rochelle Brown.
Hard.
And stuffed it, but did spill it out into the open.
Okay.
So sitting
Just coming down.
third and fourth shots are Alberta.
Good toss.
Leaves the double, though. I thought they could have played something softer.
I agree, yeah.
For what result? Or looking for what?
Well, like eliminating one yellow is okay, but if you'd frozen one in there, you could get Carey to do it for you. Now there's a double that, you know, one of the best hitters we've ever seen.
I like making the double.
Pretty good chance it's made.
We're sitting nice in the middle. Let's make it.
Carey Einarson.
Yep.
Skip Stones here in 7.
Close. Whoa. Close. Yep. Whoa. No.
1, stuffed it.
Yep.
And now they'll let spill.
Go.
And spills to the back edge of the 8 center line.
All right, Kerr.
They went with the audible halfway down. They thought they'd missed it, so they were trying to hit it thin side and then realized it was coming up.
Good.
If you carved that all the way down, it might have made it.
Needed one more turn.
Yeah.
Probably at least get a 2.
2.
You
Yep.
guys like the freeze?
Yeah, I think
That's
so.
what we're seeing.
You would naturally look at playing the yellow double, but it leaves a double back.
A little bit of danger if you freeze, you're not shot rock. Carey guards it, but there's also danger if you don't score a couple this end.
Yeah, I like this call.
Carey saying earlier this week with her home gym, like so many, she feels she's in the best shape of her curling life.
You got it. Just right
Hitting the
smack dab in
gym.
middle. Yes, ma'am. All right.
Every day, at least 5 days a week, and then all the while her twins and Chloe and Cameron, they would be on their dance bar and doing their thing while she would be working out.
A lot of these players used the time during COVID wisely. Time they wouldn't normally have in a season because they'd be playing so much.
But she admits too, like they all do, it doesn't matter how much you work out. It can't replicate actually your performance on the ice.
Oh, certainly brushing.
Just for line.
Yep. Yep. Gotta go hard.
And down to the corner.
Oh, perfect weight. Oh, man. Great weight.
Shot rock, though, still belongs to Team Canada.
Shoot.
So the girl didn't touch
This.
Yeah, it might. Yeah, I think it touches.
The other option would be like just sitting so she can only get 2. But
Yeah. Or do we just go top 12?
yeah, like we could go in front of this.
I think so. Well, then she's got the slash.
Yeah.
Unless, do we ever go here?
We could, yeah. Yeah.
Do you guys like going like right here?
I don't know. I feel like that looks pretty precise. We're just thinking like just putting the nose on that one, kill the back, and sit right in front.
What's that?
She doesn't have the intern draw right now. So we were thinking just hitting it on the...
Hitting it on the nose?
Yeah. On the nose on this side of hair, yeah. Because she doesn't have an intern draw right now.
Yeah. She'd probably, yeah, that's a good result. That'll spill.
That's the safest with the score the way it is. You hit it somewhere in there. This yellow one drags enough to kill that red.
I think she's going to have a shot for 2.
Yellow will still be there, and they will have a shot for 2.
I was thinking a guard. Do you want to call it time?
Sure. Yeah, sure.
Time.
Miss the guard, they score. Well, it's still she's jamming the back one, actually. So, yeah, you know what?
I didn't mind the guard.
Maybe the guard's the call.
No, yeah. Because it doesn't even really have to be perfect.
Like, if we go here, this is... It's like her shooter's going to touch the red.
Yeah,
so
it can't go down, right?
I don't know if it's for 3.
If she gets any piece of this, is she second shot? Oh, no. So I like the guard now, actually.
Just cover this side of it?
Yeah, because even if she gets it, we're still second. She's just for 1.
Does that drag if we hit it on the nose and take that back one?
Yeah, nose or a hair high.
Hair high.
Right, but it takes that red one with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should, yeah.
That was kind of...
I'm liking that. Is there a double here? Like off of this?
No,
for her?
It goes into here.
Okay. I think her shot for 3 would be...
The only way she could is if you take this one first.
Well, that's what, yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that is the call to just hit
The only thing is if we hit, I think we're giving her an easier shot for 2.
Exactly.
If we guard, it's a hard
yes
shot.
and
If we're
no,
sitting right
like,
there, it's not easy to get your
Yeah. And hers is going to be up here, so she has to be
But
full
I don't want to
forward.
set up a triple, ladies. Like that, if we're high, that's a triple. Those 2 go, and there's a 3 ball in play.
Yeah.
Okay, so hit
so if we
this.
kill the back one,
I like that.
Okay, just to eliminate. Yeah.
Should I get 10?
Yeah.
This isn't wrong, but the only problem is if you guard and they come down like that, Cheryl, and tap, that rock isn't as close as the left-hand yellow. And the only way you can get the left-hand yellow is on the right-hand side with speed and play the double, and then it drags and gets that back one. There's never a 3.
Right.
So by playing this, not wrong, but there's never a 3 now.
No, the guard, I lean towards the guard still, but I agree, it's not wrong. Eliminate 1.
I think if you hog it, they can't get 3. So the only negative here is you probably give them a shot for 2 unless Carrie hits this absolutely perfect.
Trying to stay on top.
Yep.
One of the things I didn't see them do is just turn around, Cheryl, and look at the scoreboard. And, you know, they make the decision off of that. Trying to hold it up now. Mayer staying with it. Bang. Oh, and does get the one on the way back.
Okay, good. That works.
On the way by.
Okay, pretty good. Okay, kind of good ball.
Good brush.
Well, the coach is happy. He likes it.
They wanted to stay on top, but it's still good. It's a tough 2.
Saw that Heather Nedowen won those 2 champions. The first was in '98, and then coming back in 12 to win was a great achievement for Heather Nedowen.
That was perfect. We do have to cross the red one just a hair to get shot. So
Okay. If we stay on that side, she might have just had a nose hit to kill him. Like if hers was wedged in there.
Yeah.
that was Laura.
This is still a tough draw.
Sure.
I agree.
You got it.
If you nose your red, which is really hard to do, I don't think you're 2. You've got to kind of carry them off it a bit or miss it completely. It's a really small area to aim at here.
And she was down earlier today. And started her comeback with 2 in 7 against Manitoba.
You can't yet.
Straighter side.
Like to go soon. Can't. Always or shall. Really got to
Shell
go.
Brown.
It's running like the weight is all
Donald's
there.
just waiting here.
Hard. Keep on the
Has to get off the yellow first.
Oh dear, and it will not. And so it is just that single.
Really good weight, Laura.
Chance was there. It is Canada's curling capital for 2 months, Calgary. There's enough alliteration in there, I think. Holy cow. followed by the Tim Hortons Brier, the Home Hardware Canadian Mixed Doubles Curling Championship, and then the PKT Tires, OK Tire World Men's. It'll all end on April the 11th. Was that opportunity missed? Because of the fact she only had a chance for 2. Questioning maybe the wrong turn. Could she have played the other turn? Elected to play the out turn. Settled for just the single. And that gives Canada the hammer back as we go to 8 and welcome you back on this semi-final Sunday.
You never really know up here, Vic. You know, they maybe knew the path better in the out turn. It looked a lot tougher because the line had to be much better. You were coming into the button out and curling away from the button as opposed to curling into it, using your own for a little protection.
Whoa, you guys.
Val.
No.
Brianne tried the tick on the first one, that top red stone.
Go.
And both of the Mayor stones will find the back of the 12.
Okay,
Key thing to remember too is, as we pointed out, this is a
I think so too. I don't think I need too much.
the nitty-gritty curling band. They are this Alberta side. I mean, they stole 2 points against Manitoba earlier today. A steal here would go a long way to keep them alive.
Yeah, that's you can't look far ahead if you're Team Canada here. 2 steals and then a 3 to win that game.
It's incredible.
Top 8. Close. Top
And
4.
Alberta really picked their numbers up and their play up in the back half of that game. So
Okay, you have to let it stop.
Laura's been making everything until that last rock. She saved this team
You just let a hair.
quite a few ends.
And around she goes. And it may just be peaking now on that other side.
Feel the one.
Yeah.
Should run nice for you here.
Shannon Burchard,
Yep.
an all-star
Clean.
a year ago. First team all-star a year ago in
Clean.
Moose Jaw.
Nice, Shannon. Good call.
Straight peel, those 2 center guards were, because there was enough separation and no angle for the double peel.
Okay, felt good. Rochelle? Like to throw.
Pretty good setup for Alberta.
Line's good.
No, I think we're close.
Try and put it back.
One.
Long guard.
Line's really nice.
Running.
Yep.
These aren't fun to throw late in the game. This is always slower right here.
Line's really good.
Go.
We're going to have to go.
We are going to have to go.
Hard, Kate. Go. Little more. Go. Keep going. Go. Okay, good sweeping, guys. All right.
Oh gosh, didn't make it.
Okay.
The thrower's in trouble on those because you sure don't want to hog it, but you throw
I'll take
that
the other
extra
turn,
4
yeah.
feet and it doesn't smudge a little bit like it did there. Then
Right.
you're all over that other guard and you give up a double.
You got it. Okay. You got it, Shan.
So you're always trained to throw it to your brushes. It's just that the brushes are not as effective late in the game in that particular area.
Yes. Yes.
Hard go.
Gets to that line so quickly.
Clean.
Good sweeping. Nice.
It's a ton of leg drive and power in that delivery.
Normally does.
Come up a bit here, Britta. Good call.
Good. All better. Straight guard it.
Yeah.
Brianne.
Yeah.
Yeah, like greased up.
Hair.
Tight.
A little more, they would always hit them out. Even when I hit this part that I thought I needed to hit. So I think it would be good.
You got this, Kate. Yeah.
Okay.
Line's good. Halfway. Okay, if you're just halfway, it's gonna need to curl.
Line's okay.
Halfway high. If you're high, it has to curl.
Line's okay.
If you're that high, you gotta go.
We're really high.
Hard.
We're just over.
Hard. Get it over.
A little more.
Okay.
Okay.
Good sweeping.
It doesn't look like it covered much of anything.
No, but still with the score the way it is.
Okay.
Really strange.
Yeah.
Problem is you're going to get forced.
I just wouldn't want them to put another center with everything.
Or like roll away a bit.
Yeah. Yeah. They might just throw a better guard, though. That's my only worry.
Yeah. They might throw another one here.
Yeah. Okay.
I like the peel on that top one.
Really well thought out.
But you look, Russ, Alberta's got a chance there. The back 2 Team Canada stones, back 12. It's the other way to get the forces freeze down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
These centers don't work out.
Mayer.
Brushing.
Good brush, Brian.
Really good.
Thank you.
And you're welcome.
That works.
Let go a little snug.
Good for you.
Thanks. Way to get that off.
Like it. Halfway.
Yeah, it's how often do the 2 tick shots end up back beside each other? Talk about perfect weight, and that could hurt you.
Really running still.
Yeah, tight. Don't think
We're almost in. We're top 12.
We might as well get the second shot. Full 12.
I think separation would be better.
Okay, good sweeping.
Okay. Okay.
15 and a quarter.
Nice throw.
It's like,
Do you like the
I'm seeing
The
my
up.
in.
the end?
Yeah.
She makes this freeze this back one.
Sure. She makes it you don't want to come around.
Yeah, that's telling. Cameron at 57%.
It hasn't been the game.
Sorry.
She was
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. No worries.
made
Val.
some
Okay.
unbelievable shots, really pressure shots last game against Manitoba,
Sorry.
and
Want to stay up there.
Yeah,
kind
it's
of
all
gives your skipper a little bit of breathing room too.
I mean, it's not unheard of for us that you know,
Force, we're still
Skip will
alive.
put the team on their back
No, I
and
agree.
carry them, but
Do we freeze?
you
wanna
need
talk
help.
about it?
At this level, you
got lots of
definitely.
time.
Tuesday night, you might get away with it, but
Yeah.
at the club, but not here.
I'm just not sure I can place a guard well enough that she can't chase this.
We're thinking like a force, we're not dead, but a 3 is
we're
ugly.
We're pretty dead.
Yeah.
What do you? So, I mean, you could freeze or hit this if you really wanted, but
Yeah, I think
because
hit
even
would
if she
be
took
easier.
a crack at it, then the blank's on the table too, and we try again next end.
Yeah.
That's not the worst.
It's the-
Can you just make the double on the back one?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like if I throw a guard, I have to be so tight that she can hit and roll on, and if she hits and roll on,
We're in a lot of trouble.
Even more trouble.
dead.
Yeah, I don't hate.
Okay.
Yeah. Force here.
Do you want to try the double? And if it
Try
just
again next
overcurls,
You
it's
like
fine
the
too.
thought process, Cheryl?
I do. I
So
think
half a rock.
I might lean to playing the freeze down to these back ones instead of the hit because of Carrie Einarson's hitting ability. But they said they're
Yeah.
okay with the blank if Carrie makes it, and they'll just try again next end.
Gradual.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this is made, Kerry probably hits the top one, rolls on front of it, and then you might end up with a blank anyways.
It's interesting because Alberta started. The setup at this end was perfect, and they just
got the
couldn't
score.
hold it. Wow, the Hogstone, that hurt. Needed to have that guard over.
Firm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hard.
Taylor McDonald.
Really hard.
Roll it, Rochelle. Roll it, Rochelle.
You're nosing.
And
wait.
move it over? No. Right on the nose.
Throw.
I think if it's at the top of the house, I make that.
What's your
More
thought,
nice.
Russ? Would you want the blank this end and try again next end to steal, or would you like the force and get the hammer back
For which team?
for Alberta?
For Alberta, I think you kind of still had to go for the steal. They're saying, if we
You got it.
we don't want to give them 2 or 3 or we'll be in trouble. I think you're officially in trouble right now. You maybe a tight guard and roll the dice. This isn't wrong, but 4 down, we got to play it out. They almost need a 3 and 9, steal 10, steal
Somewhere
11.
along. Yeah.
I think that would be in the category of trouble.
10-5. Whoa.
But not over. To their point, they don't want to give it away. So, so try to roll on top here. Back forefoot.
Whoa. 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 Trying to see if
and over past the top.
Okay. Okay.
They'll gear away.
Oh, okay, Carrie. All right. Quiet. Yeah. Good sweep.
Job. There you go. It's again the back end struggling for Alberta. Cameron and Walker. Strong games right through the lineup for Team Canada.
Not the easiest double either.
Player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Like if they're dead even, I have to overroll it.
So what's the objective? To try to still get a cheap steal? Because I think then that's okay if we're forcing.
Pardon?
Then I think that's okay if we're
It's
trying.
not like if I don't kill them both and I stay right in front of it, she's a double for 2.
Okay. Yeah, you have to get right into there.
Yeah.
What's your thought of putting it there?
I just don't like grouping them here. And you put it over there, what's Canada going to do? They're not going to try the double. They can't. They can't afford to try the double. If it goes there,
Well, there you go.
Steal 2.
But they're just that looks as if they were just putting their brush right where your your stone was.
I think, yeah, that's the way to go.
Call.
Yeah, for sure.
And if I don't make a perfect roll, she has a double
You
right
might
back for
even-
2. Okay.
You might
This is
even
the
put
easiest
it
way to force.
top 4 and
Like top 8?
hope she tries it.
Okay, similar speed you've been giving us.
Okay.
You got it.
Let's go.
Maybe top 8 in a spot where Carey has to hit it and roll in a bit. Might get a steal that way.
This looks very light to me.
Mine's good.
Out of their hand.
It's gotta go.
Shell Brown saying, may have pulled the string a little bit.
Starting
So
to
she
really
and McDonald jump all over.
Just need full 12 here, Taylor. Hard, hard, hard.
Need full 12.
All over.
Hard. Everything you got.
Everything you've got.
Keep it going. Keep it going.
Trying to save it for the skipper here.
Hard, you got
Get
it,
it
you
there.
got it.
Get it full. Oh, and it will not.
Just, it's so difficult. You're throwing down the slide path now. That's the problem.
That's
And
the difference.
if you're throwing out in the edge of the 8-foot, that's there all day.
Oh, you're a little too safe.
Yeah, that gets there a couple ends ago. Well, they are officially in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. All right. Okay, you got it.
Let's go, Carrie. You got it. Get rid of it. Right on the nose. That's okay. Oh, no. Thank you. Okay.
Nine and a half. Go in. Yep. Yep. Well, clean. We'll come up here though, so stay. Whoa.
Brianne a bit. Brianne.
Final stone.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Well played and rolling it over. And look at that. That little nest at the bottom. And that's it. They'll pick up 3 more. And Team Canada,
Ow.
for the first time in back-to-backs in Scotties history, we will have the same 2 teams playing in the final back-to-back. Setting up a Holman Einarson rematch tonight. Make the final. Team Canada 9, Alberta 3.
The Scotties Tournament of Hearts is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. By Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like it. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Where did it go wrong? Sure, they're saying Laura Walker and the Alberta champions from Edmonton as they drop a 9-3 decision here in this semifinal. While Team Canada just getting better throughout the week. And congratulations from their coach, Heather Nedewin, as they are now on to the final against Ontario, a rematch of a year ago. Here are the numbers, the game story.
Well, it's really what Team Canada did with the hammer. I mean, Laura Walker held them in. She made that great shot in number 2. She draws against 3. Another great shot in number 4. It could have been over by that point. And then you see Einarson, their ability to convert with hammer when they have it. 6 points end number 6 and end number 8.
And no doubt, there's a bit of the problem. Just the back end of Alberta struggling in this semi-final. Game Story is brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. No media scrums. It's all virtual this year at the Scotties. And so, Einarson is on to the final against Rachel Homan. First time ever. A rematch. Hard to believe, really. First time ever we're going to have a rematch of a final. A year ago in Moose Jaw, it was Einarson winning in that extra. This year, we're in Calgary. A 4-rock combination to possibly pick up a couple here. Here they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and it will work. Unbelievable.
Oh, how good's that?
Winning the Scotties is something that you always dream of, and when you do it, you'll never forget that emotion and different celebrations. To win again would be unbelievable. It would be pretty special.
Rachel Homan against Kerri Einarson, a rematch from a year ago in Moose Jaw at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And for Rachel Homan, you have to think, having this day off until she hits the ice, how beneficial is that for her, considering her 8-month pregnancy? So that's what we'll have for you this evening when we join you at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be the final of this year's Scotties from under the bubble here in Calgary. Till then, thank you. The Canadian Women's Curling Championship, the Scotties Tournament of Hearts, is here on Canada's sports leader, TSN.